duplicate like so. Nope. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. That didn't work either. Okay. Interesting. But we're live now. While I continue working out, I'll recap. Or do you guys want to recap? Do you remember what happened last week?
See.
I rolled an intelligence check. No, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Actually, I do remember what happened now. Oh, I'm sorry, Eugene. So we came up to the vault, or the entrance to the vault, or where we were. No, that's right. It was the Red Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we were greeted by a plethora of robots. But 2 Assaultrons, and what was that big guy?
The Annihilator?
Annihilator, yeah.
Annihilator.
And then, and some other, backup robots and such. We had cover, and I decided that I would, that Slash would jump out of cover and run face forward, run right up to the big guy with a sledgehammer. I thought it was a good idea. Until he started opening fire with a, was it a minigun or something?
Yeah, Gatling gun.
Gatling gun, yes.
You took it to the face?
Yep. I definitely took it to the face. And but I was able to, smash him a couple times with a sledgehammer. So all in all, of course, we won the day. But not after Eugene had to, fix a few things. Swap a leg, totally fabricate a helmet, stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
Survived a point-blank explosion.
Oh, yeah. Then it exploded. And I went, oh, it exploded?
Who threw that piece of paper at me?
All right. This is when we, off camera, go, explosions in tabletop Fallout just aren't, So, but anyhow. So I think we're entering into the Red Rocket, and I'm going to try to go find this crazy old man that likes robots.
Yep. So, that being said, Eugene, I have essentially duplicated your troubleshooter's tactical laser rifle. However, on the duplicate, I have simply removed the troubleshooter's mod, so it's just called Tactical Sharpshooter's Automatic Laser Rifle. So when you roll your damage and everything, just roll it from the tactical if it's not a robot, and then roll it from the troubleshooters if it is a robot. Otherwise, everything else on those should be the same. Oh no, it decreased the that number for some reason. Well, you can roll the 2d20s from the 14 from the troubleshooters. It's just the damage you got to roll from the correct one, and it's the same on both. We'll look into why it decreased your target number on the tactical versus the troubleshooters later. But we got to work around for now, so it's all good.
Okay.
All right, so once you have finished scavenging and doing all your repairs above ground at Red Rocket, you make your way to the entrance to the cave, going to the secret vault below. As you do, you hear from below, you hear the different noises of the creatures, phantom stalkers, the blood spitters, but not much else. It's all very distant. You make your way through this cavern slowly, but quickly. You find yourself standing in the the big cavern area where the door to the vault is. Plenty of the blood sacks from the supermutants that had previously occupied the secret vault is still there. Looks like someone's been moved around a little bit, pushed perhaps by some of the robo-brains. But you see no sign of any of the creatures or the robots. The door is currently closed. What would you like to do?
Blow up the door. No.
It's built to withstand a nuclear blast. So,
I know. I guess, like, well, this is a kind of a question. We weren't really given any specific orders, or were we? Or I look at Eugene and go, were you given any orders?
I did. I hope it pops up for you. I did share the quest description.
Oh. Once more into the breach. Okay. I just saw that. Okay, infiltrate the secret vault to uncover the truth. It's not this. Okay, so we do have to infiltrate. All right.
Orders are too.
No, I mean, I didn't know if we were just gonna, just block up the door, destroy some mechanisms. Just like, okay, that's for something for future generations to worry about, or if we were. Okay, all right.
Well, yeah, Eugene. Go ahead.
I'm gonna look for like a control panel to open the door.
Okay. I thought you were going to answer Slash as well. I thought you were prepared.
Oh,
for that.
yeah. Yeah, we're just here to get into the vault and just find out what's going on in there.
All right. I didn't know if you were given any other, specific, make sure you kill the heroes after you, take care of the mission. Nothing like that, anything, Eugene, right?
I mean, if you see an abomination, shoot to kill.
Okay, well, I was talking about me and, Jack, mainly,
Oh, no. That's not how we operate.
Okay, I was just making sure. I was just, and he's intently looking at your eyes, kind of, well, I guess he can't really through the, he's listening to your voice. There we go. Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
All right. Eugene, you do find the control panel there. It is, you imagine you could hack it eventually, but it has an interface for a Pip-Boy that would very easily open it if you have a Pip-Boy.
Flash, can you come over here for a second?
Sure. What you got? Need me to hold something?
No, it looks like this interface will allow you to connect your Pip-Boy to it.
No. Okay. So he'll pull out the cable, quickly, but, you see, like, right before he sticks it into the, the port, he's like, all right. And he'll, stick the cable into the port there.
I'm going to be looking at the Pip-Boy intently for signs of...
Yeah,
something
I'm basically just going to hold my arm out and turn my head the other direction. Like, I don't want to watch.
Okay. Well, the Pip-Boy whirls and whirs a bit, and you hear it, its processing power clanking away. And then the door begins to open. I don't have that sound effect. I have it in it's one of our transitions for the stream, but I don't have an actual sound effect to play for you guys. But the door opens.
Beep, 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 beep. Sorry.
It's a big thing. I can't get these doors to close. Why? That makes no sense. Oh, there we go. Now I got it. Okay.
There was a blood sac in the way.
There was a button the GM forgot about to make all this work correctly. There we go. Okay, now I can show it to you. You enter in, I assume, through the door, and you find that for the most part everything is still quiet. There's the blood sacks, of course, but no signs of any recent activity of robots or creatures. Until you get to the security checkpoint. From behind the door that you're standing at, you hear robots on the other side.
I shoulder my weapon.
Okay. Anybody else gonna do anything? Who's gonna open the door?
I take out my sledgehammer.
Okay.
All right.
Anybody got an EMP
I
grenade?
try the door.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I got 2 of those. I got 2 pulse grenades.
Might want to have one of those.
And I'm pretty good at it too. Actually, I've been practicing.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I'll try the door.
Here I am. I've beefed some things up. Hoping to give you guys a challenge. Like, pulse grenades. Like,
We can
I've only got 2.
Of explosion.
So, you know.
Pulse grenade.
I've only got 2. So. Had I been prepared, I would have had 10.
yeah. You knew you should go back to the vault. I don't know why you didn't prepare.
I just wasn't thinking about it until we got here, and I'm like, oh yeah.
All right, so
I
I
should've
think I
done
heard
that.
Jack say he opens the door.
Yes.
All right, you can go and click on that door and open it.
Slash, could you move, please?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to stand right there, Slash. That may not have been a good spot to stand. All right, Jack, you open the door. The door slides open with its metallic clang. It's a bit rusted, the tracks it's on, so it takes a moment, but it screeches very loudly as it does. Once it's
So
open
much for
far enough,
the stealth entry.
well, infiltration doesn't always mean stealthy. Once it is open, you see a robo-brain standing there, weapon trained at the exact spot where the door will open, and it opens fire on you. So this is robo-brain number 2. That is target, and it fires the smoke claws. See if it. Oh my goodness!
It was off the wall. Shutting detonate.
Yeah. The one on the opposite side, as the door opens
Think
up
we killed Jack. Sorry.
further, it has a line of sight on you, Slash.
All right.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah, that's better. A lot better.
And damage.
Damage. Awesome.
Yeah, you resisted it. Yeah. I'm not going to use the smoke stuff. I was trying to poison you guys, but it's like I can't get past your armor, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But that would be their first response is try to poison. So.
Yeah. All right, so that is the
I mean, that's
surprise
what I
round.
Right.
You opened the door, but they had their things ready. So no surprise round for you guys. They get it this time. Top of the round, he's going to stay put. Slash, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Ooh, good night.
All right, holds position right there, please. You stepped out enough. He sees you, and he's taken his held action.
All right.
Oh, yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. I only got 1 damage through, but
Good lord.
that's some good damage. Finally.
Yeah, you hit the torso. Whew. Oh,
Yeah. Lucky you.
lucky me. Yes. Okay. All right. I halt and go. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be using the EMP, and so I'm going to throw the EMP grenade.
Okay. What is its range? Oh, they're all in medium range. It's probably medium, right?
Oh, dig it. Pulse grenade. Close.
Oh, 5 then.
Yeah.
Right. Go and target, please.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That guy. Freak that guy. Alrighty.
It's just in range for you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, really? Man. Those are really high rolls, so that's, yeah. I just have to get 1 success? Or did I need 2 successes? Yeah. Yeah, for an explosion, I just need 1 success. Okay. All right. All right. So I will use a luck to re-roll 17.
Okay.
How do you?
18.
Never mind.
All right. So I'll re-roll the. Oh, it's not letting me re-roll. So I'm gonna roll a 15 with luck. It doesn't say I can't. I have to do it all at once, right? So.
Yeah, you don't have to do it all at once. It's just you can only re-roll each dice once.
Right.
But now you.
Let me. What? Let me check to see if I don't have any special perks real quick before I continue.
Special perks
I knew I have.
Based on explosives.
Yeah. I do have something for explosives. I just can't remember what it is.
Okay. We'll see.
Demolition expert. When you make an attack using a weapon with a blast quality, the attack gains a vicious damage effect. In addition, you have unlocked explosive recipes which have this perk as a requirement. Ooh, didn't know that. All right, so no dice, but this attack has a vicious quality. All right, so I'm going to re-roll the 18. The
15.
15, excuse me. Yes. Come on, buddy. Yes, that's all I needed. All right, cool.
All right, and roll damage.
All right, so remember this has a vicious quality. So if I roll effects, it's also going to be doing whatever. All right, where is this again? Pulse grenade. There we go. All right. Oh, no, that was the wrong button. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, 1 effect.
So I think I'm going to spend another luck point and re-roll those 3 blanks. It's not letting me re-roll. Oh, maybe because I have the thing open already. Try it again. There we go. All right, ready for me to re-roll?
I almost forgot about that. 1 second. That's yeah, go ahead.
He's like, this isn't gonna matter anyhow, so don't.
Yeah.
I hear the something in his freaking voice. So 5 and a vicious and an effect, which gives me a vicious. I have stunned the Assaultron.
All right, the vicious. It's a vicious 1, right?
Yes.
So it's just one additional damage
Correct.
for that effect.
Let me
Okay.
take off all my freaking luck. It was like 3. Yeah. Man, that was an expensive grenade. Hey.
I imagine you just absolutely flubbing the throw, and then it's like bouncing off walls, and it just happens to land in the right spot. Then it's a dud.
I'm like,
Then something
finally.
falls on it to detonate it.
I'm like, well, it went off.
Yeah.
I'm really
Kinda
good at it.
went around different areas and hit. However, you do have the blast, so I need to take at 6 damage. And the Robo Brain is close enough there, or he's adjacent, so he'll be hit by this. This is number 4. What are their resistances? Roll me a d20, please. Slash.
7.
7. So that'd be the torso. It's an energy.
Yes.
Total of 6 damage, so that is what's getting through.
Let's see. And special. Only. It
Yeah, I've
only
already.
damages robots. Okay.
Yeah, I've read through it. I was like, there's got to be something, but no, it's just like, in a way, it's the same thing as a regular grenade, except it doesn't hurt other things.
Right. You know, so that's why I'm like, but damage effects, it does stun.
Yeah.
So, that's the big thing. It did stun the Assaultron. I don't know if you'll allow it to stun the blast.
No, I'm going to say that really only had, because, yeah, only gets to stun 1 with 1 effect.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Like
All
if
right.
I would have had multiple effects, I'm like, it can stun multiple
Yeah.
robots. Basically, yeah, that sounds awesome.
Well, I'm sorry. Anything else, Slash?
No, I don't have any AP. Don't want to buy any. I'm good.
Okay. Jack.
At least the Assaultron is stunned.
All right.
Did it seem to damage it any?
You think you see a scrape on it?
Okay, all right.
Not so much a scrape. A spark came from the internals.
Spark. Yeah. That's basically what I thought you were going to say. So.
Yeah.
All right. Seeing as how Flash got shot as soon as he stepped into the doorway, I'm gonna try and roll a grenade to up here. Okay. Hang. Yeah, that's.
To there? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give me change it to agility.
It's standardly agility.
It is
anyways.
already okay. Yeah, yeah. Do agility for that one. And then roll. It'll be a 1D or a 1 difficulty. All right, you've succeeded. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so, and I have Demolition Expert as well, so.
Oh yeah,
Anything in the blast radius.
vision.
would be-
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything in the blast radius? All right. Anything else? I need just ping the square again, please.
Just a second.
Yep. Okay.
And then follow it with
Hold position there.
yeah. I wasn't entirely sure I was in the right spot. Right. So
Number
okay, I'm
1.
gonna get shot at.
The Tesla gun coming your way.
Yeah.
As a hit.
That's gonna hurt.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Might even charge your fusion core for you.
You may resume your turn now, Jack.
Okay. Major action. Movement. And
I just realized I don't have the tokens locked.
I do believe
it's
that's the end of my go, because
We haven't gone your
have-
full 5 squares yet.
Yeah, you could move around that one side of that guy
okay,
Yeah.
well,
without breaking.
Yeah.
so
way,
yeah, I guess.
Eugene still has will be able to get into a line of sight somewhere for his own attacks.
Yeah.
All right. Eugene.
Gonna pop forward here
Still hold it right there.
and
Number 4 is going to take his held action now. Oh. So yeah, nothing really done against you. His ammo runs out. He will have to reload before his next attack on his Tesla gun. His other weapons are still okay. And now you may resume your turn, Squire.
okay. Gonna target the Soltron and open fire.
All right.
Damn, how many freaking robo brains do you have in here? Sorry.
Yes.
Oh.
Excuse my language.
There are 15.
Yeah, I saw that. I just popped up a tracker just to okay, which one of those did I? Oh my, I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. I don't need to know this information.
I suppose I could hide them still until you see them. Oh, very nice. So you needed 1, and you got 5. That's 4 extra
Yay.
points.
Hey, Eugene.
And
That's what I'm talking about.
why did that not? Oh, is it because it's going?
Yeah, we are officially going to have to work on explosives. After this, of course.
Yeah.
Am I good to roll?
Yeah. Go ahead. I was just trying to figure out why you didn't do the sound effect.
And
All right.
I'll re-roll those 2 blanks.
Okay, hang on 1 second. It did a total of 2. That was on the Soltron. Let's bring him down correctly. Okay, now you're good to go. Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
Got a re-roll. All right.
Nasty.
Very. Man. Now I'm rethinking. I should have put some of the annihilators in here. I was like, they won't fit though. Like,
No, that's what I was about to say. I'm like, well, that's a small room for an annihilator.
yeah, they technically wouldn't fit in here, so that's why I didn't put them in. But like, I should have because these guys are nothing to you.
Well, I mean,
All
Knock
right,
'em to
anything
half
else?
health, close the door, run away. I'm going to take just a few steps back here.
All right. A sound strategy. Peak. All right.
yeah, I
Robo
should have done that.
Brain one. So Jack, you are the only one in sight now.
Yep. So I'm gonna take it.
If any of it actually gets past your armor.
Sorry, Jack. I'm a little gun shy right now. Do you mind taking, most of the brunt of this? I'll get you next time. You hear a crackling as all these start slamming into you.
At this point, they're only good to help me generate some action points. They don't even have any special ability like let rip or anything. So it's like, why?
Well,
Why?
the unfortunate thing is you can spend as many AP as you want. So,
Oh, I will.
once you get something that, I mean, you
It's
could
worthwhile spending it on. Oh, I shouldn't have added 2. I should have only added 1.
No, what you could, because if you add 10 dice to one hit, you're going to have enough dice that it's eventually going to do something. So.
Yeah, but do I want to do that with these little robo brains?
Oh, true.
All right, he's got to reload, so I'm just going to skip him because I don't feel like keeping up with his actions there. Why did I target the other robo brain? Here I am. I'm about ready to help you guys.
But they are so confused and so befuddled and frustrated, with Jack. They're, 1,000. They're trying to get him with 1,000 cuts, and they're just like, oh, the heck with this, and they just start shooting each other. Yeah, I think I can damage you, right? Oh, I can damage you. Why is it not doing anything to this guy? Sorry, I'm babbling.
That's fine. I'm going through and hiding the others for now, so they'll just skip over them in the combat tracker.
Oh, okay.
I just realized I'm going to have to click through another 10 before I actually get back to the top of the round because it's going to go through each one that's visible. All right, so that's the end of the that round. Back to the top of the round with the Assaultron. And
He's dazed.
Yes,
Stunned.
I have action points.
He was
I told you I saved them for a reason.
He was like, I knew what I was doing with these actions. I'm okay. All right, go for it, boss.
Let me just make sure. Stun. Cannot take the normal actions on the next turn. Stun creature can still spend AP. Yeah. I knew I was doing the right thing.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. So I have to remember.
I need to spend 2 to take an additional major action, which I will have now done. I will spend 1 to add a d20 to his next roll. He will roll with that.
I was going to say, yeah, okay. Remember, it increases his difficulty, or does it increase their difficulty since they're NPCs?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Fair.
Again, I'm babbling. My apologies.
That's fine. We'll do a reroll there. That is not enough. Okay, so he hits, but he didn't get the extra stuff I wanted to get. Lucky. We're going to spend. I have how many left? I got 8. I'm going to spend 6. Nope, that won't work. I can spend 3 to add damage dice.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, okay, that's a lot of blanks.
That's a lot of blanks.
I'm going to give you guys 2 action points.
For the luck.
I'm re-rolling those blanks.
Damn.
Oh, that's better.
Good. Hey. Oh.
Okay.
All right, hold on. We do need to look and see if it did anything to you for that first one. Hit your right arm.
Just 4 damage.
4. It's showing wound 10.
Yeah.
To physical.
So
Yeah.
Your head should be. Oh no, your head still had 1 on it from the previous encounter, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then this looks to be correct because that first one hit your right arm for 4 damage, which was soaked by the energy resistance. So yeah, so this is correct then. We need to remember to look at that before we do rerolls. But that first one was 7 damage total. No. No. We got to reset that. So 7 damage total plus the 3 vicious makes it 10. So 4 did get through. So 4 wounds that we need to subtract. So
damage 4. Yeah. Okay.
Let's reset all that and just go off of. So your right arm had nothing on it to begin with.
That's a good way to do it.
So we'll go with a 12 plus 5 vicious, so that's 17 damage. Which 6 gets soaked, so it's 11 damage left. And a critical, so a critical is 5, which a critical immediately busts out the armor. So then you are injured, and you got the remainder in wounds on there. Yep. So I think.
Wow. So the arm is busted. Right arm.
Yep. His right arm power armor is gone. And I think you technically should have taken 6 wounds, but we'll just leave it at the 5 because there was 11, 5 of which breaks the armor. That's 6 left over, but we'll leave it at 5. We'll just because since we're not sure about the other math exactly how it applied already, so we'll leave it at that. You got your critical injury on the right arm, and you are apparently just wounded. And that is the Sultron's turn. No, Sultron's not done. He's going to rush forward. And you hear his power system winding up.
Gotcha. Oh, hey! I was just about to come and talk to you.
Oh, he is technically bleeding. A robot is bleeding. Right. Slash, your turn.
Okay. I got AP? Yeah, I got AP. Yeah. I'm gonna grab my submachine gun and shoot him.
Okay.
It's Ultron, that is.
I am going to, because of the way Assaultrons work, I'm going to increase your difficulty by 1 for this engaged range.
Right. If I grab the sledgehammer, would I not have that?
You would not, because then you're doing melee.
All right. Okay. That's what I was originally going to grab my sledgehammer, but it doesn't do as much damage in a way. And I figured my submachine gun, because it's submachine gun. But if you're going to do that, then yeah. Would I know that and I could just grab a sledgehammer instead?
No, because typically your submachine gun would not cause an increased difficulty with the engage range because it's not as long as a typical rifle. You are hip firing that for the most part. So Slash would not be aware of this initially.
This is like basically like the Assaultron.
Yeah, the Assaultron's unique. The unique way the Assaultron's attack makes hip firing the difficult thing.
Gotcha. No, then I will still grab the submachine gun. Then I'd rather stay with that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I will. Hold on. All right. So I will take aim. Well, I guess I can't take aim because I am hip firing it. All right. Never mind. Dadgummit. All right. I was trying to use that perk, take aim army style, but I guess I can't. So
you can if you wish. You could take a step back, and the increased difficulty will not apply. You'll just have to endure a possible attack of opportunity.
No, I no. No, I'm not
you don't want to.
No,
I'm not going to tempt fate.
No. We've already got one busted piece of equipment. We don't need more. I learned. I like halfway learned my lesson. I'm trying to do a little bit. Not. Yeah. Okay. All right. So submachine gun. I will then fire at dude here. Spend 1 action point. Yeah, we go. Right. You got him targeted. Yes. Right. Sorry. Next time. Submachine gun. Way down here. Okay. Ooh, there we go.
So you needed 2. You got 4. So it gives you 2 action points. All right.
All right. 2 for commando and 5 for fire rate.
Yeah. Let me add his stuff to.
Wow. It killed him right off. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, he was at less than half. Which is
Okay,
why he was
okay.
doing his whole suicide thing.
Okay, I was kind of concerned that I just remember an assault run beating up on me once before, so my memory of that, is kind of still shakes.
All right. Anything else?
Ron's. Yeah, well, I guess I'll use one of those burst on Robotron 3.
Okay.
I got 1, 2, 3, 5.
Yep, 5 bursts that you can do.
I think that's the. Can I peek?
Not in the middle of an attack, no.
All right. Okay. So yeah, I'll put. Well, I mean, it's just 2 bullets. I'll put all 5 into it, just to make sure.
Just put all 5. If you do all 5, that makes the math easy on me. He's dead.
Yeah. I'm like, just to make sure. It's the only thing I can see. I'll just okay. All right. I'm gonna spend 2 action points for an additional action.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, using my movement before that, I guess. Oh, you've got it locked down. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I switched it back on.
There we go. Just so I'm not like standing in the door and right next to somebody else. All right. I guess I'll start with number 1.
All right.
My second action. And submachine gun. There we go.
I've got to find a way to take that thing away from you.
Well, that's why I have another. This is my secondary, actually, that I'm using.
I know. I won't really try to take it away from you. If it happens, it happens. But for a secondary, it's the one you use the most. Goodness.
Well, it has more. It does more damage and has a higher fire rate. So I'm slinging more guys.
So you did a total of 12 damage to it. It is still standing. It's not looking great, but it's still standing. And you have 7.
How many?
You got 7 bursts. Yeah, 7 targets.
Okay. All right. Well, so number 1 gets another one. Number 4 gets 2. Right. Number 4 gets 2.
Number 4. Let me go find number 4. And yeah, that does him in.
Number 5 gets 2.
That does him in.
And number 2 gets 2.
Wait. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Which one? Number what?
2.
Yeah. That does him in. Okay.
Yeah. Just do a circle with the submachine gun.
Roll.
as I look
Um,
at Jack.
Pick a high or low for me.
Hi. Ooh.
Lucky.
I'm sorry, Jack.
No. You picked high. You
Oh,
got high.
Oh,
You're good.
okay. Yeah, okay. Good. So I was able to tell Jack duck before.
Duck, or you spaced out the
Yeah.
bursts to miss him.
A cookie cuttered him. So I
Yep.
thought about it. Oh yeah, he's right there. All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Anything else, Slash?
No, good.
Jack, your turn.
I do yell out clear.
Okay. After a quirked eyebrow and shook head, let's see let's see what's at door number 1 here.
Okay. Give me one moment to get things ready. Yep. All right. So let's turn these on. Got the 10. And that one. Okay. Now I can come back to you. All right. You can open that door when you're ready. Well, just in case that's blocked.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like a token right on it will.
Yeah, or right next to it.
Hi.
Number 10. Stay where you are, Jack.
It looks like it's just a robo brain.
It is a hit. And additional damage dice. Not helpful. All right. Now you may resume your turn, Jack.
Alright. Up comes as well, actually.
Do what?
Spend 1 AP. Hunting rifle.
There you go.
All right, that will be a hit. However, that does not generate an extra action point because you have the critical injury on your right arm that's not been taken care of it, which increases your difficulty for anything that uses your right arm.
Is that this is just a question. Did that apply automatically?
No. We
Okay,
have to remember that kind of thing. It does not automatically.
That's basically
Well-
what I was trying to do. So
Since I've got adamantium skeleton rank 3, and that increases what it requires to qualify as a crit,
By how much?
each one gives 1, so it's an 8 up
Oh,
to hit a critical hit.
I didn't know you had 3.
Yeah.
So the only critical you took then it was the armor itself.
The armor.
Destroyed, yeah. All right. So I should give you an extra point then, as well as correcting the critical injury on you. Yeah, okay. Do you want to re-roll that blank or leave it be?
I'll leave
Piercing.
it alone.
All right.
Piercing. Ouch. Nice.
All right. Anything else?
Give it a critical injury. Yeah.
And push my luck. Finish the movement.
Yep. Pushing your luck. Number 6. Will activate.
You're just clearing the field for Eugene and me.
He loses his ammo. All right. Anything else?
He got
Jack?
too excited.
No, I'm done for the moment.
All right. Eugene, your turn.
as I come up, I'm gonna say, I thought you said it was clear.
Well, this room, Jack went into
Yeah, I should be able to
another.
make it there. I'm gonna use
Okay,
my
other
movement to get in
walls.
here and
All right.
try to assess the situation. And,
The situation is
Did Jack-
foobar.
Did Jack move? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, Jack moved up to where he
Okay.
is.
Oh, okay.
I am going to. I'm just gonna stay here. I don't want to fire over Jack and risk hitting him.
Okay. All right. Number 6 is going to reload with his action. That one's going to stay there. That's going to stay there. And I got to move him a little bit to get to the door. The door opens up to your right-hand side, Slash and Eugene. And a RoboBrain rolls through on their treads. Targets you, Eugene, and fires through the glass with the Tesla gun. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Get 2 action points out of that. I will go ahead and spend one. See if I can't do some damage to the power armor monkey here. No!
Sorry. That was awesome.
That is, saving all the action points for the Assaultrons at this point. These rubber brains are terrible. Never use rubber brains again. They're just cannon fodder.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's, they're there to generate some AP every once in a while.
And that rubber
Okay.
brain is
And,
bleeding.
yeah, yep, the Roboblane's breathing.
Oh, I revealed the wrong Assaultron. That's why that's doing that. Let's go to this one. And these doors are closed. Okay. Or should I open them?
Are there any other doors over here in this room?
No.
Okay, thank you. I didn't notice that door.
Yeah, it's the doors should have red on top of them.
I'm seeing that now.
Okay. And then there's some windows there that I don't really have a way of indicate the windows, but they're less important.
Yeah, power armor. We could just,
Yeah. Yeah, I think no, that's gonna wait. That's gonna wait. Slash, your turn.
Hmm. Let's see. I guess I'll just I can fire then move.
Yep.
Okay. Let me target. There we go. I'm gonna shoot Robot Brain number something there. What was he? Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9. Oof.
So give me one moment. I'm having to report somebody on Twitch.
Yeah, no worries. So I did get 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll an image so we get that out of the way.
Okay. So see, you did 2, needed 1. That gives you an action point. Damage. Okay.
One more into him, and what's the range out to 7?
You can
9.
target
Okay,
him.
he's good. Yeah, he's still within range. Oh no, it's close. My range is close. Never mind, he's not in range.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Okay.
you don't have any other targets.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you target
so,
Jack or Eugene, help me out a little bit.
No. since he opened the door and went through there, and Jack's in that door, I'm gonna come over and come to there. Walking.
You're going to bust through the window and go over it. I'm going to take that last square of your movement as you're getting through the window.
All right. Can I peek?
No. Not without spending your minor action to do additional 10 squares.
Okay, because basically that might happen anyhow. So yeah, okay. So I'll spend my minor. I'm going to peek and see. Do I see anything around the corner? So there's just those two that I see.
6 and 7 you see, I think there.
Yeah, 6 and 7. They don't seem wounded.
Nope.
Like, because Jack was shooting at something. Okay. All right. And right there, is that a wall?
There is a wall there, yes.
Okay, so if I came over here, I'd basically have those double doors there. I wouldn't be like totally obvious.
No, I think you misunderstood, or I misunderstood your question. Let me pull my ping. So there's a wall here.
Yeah. So
There's a wall
kind of like
here.
Yeah.
But there is also, you're not sure about here. There may be a wall there. It may be another alcove like that one. But the angle you have doesn't let you see for clearly.
Yeah, but I can. Okay, all right. I can almost assume. All right. All right. I'm going to step out of here. Would that leave me enough movement to walk back into the room, or can I do that if I spent some AP to shoot at whatever's in this room?
Yeah, you get if you're going to expend your minor action for a movement, that's 10 squares. So you have 10 squares now to move.
Right.
You've used half of one to peek.
Okay.
So you came out to there.
Ooh, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna. He's too far. Okay. All right, so take the target off of number 10, I guess.
Control left click him again.
Oh. Okay. Didn't know I could do that. Haha. All right.
Can you see him?
See who?
8. You got him
Yeah,
targeted.
it showed me that and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and target him.
No, I can't.
Yeah, I see that it's through the
Because that'd be going through the wall and everything. You don't have an actual angle on him.
Right.
That's
Right.
just you're catching the corner there, and the program's letting you see him.
Yeah.
But it's not realistic.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, and we decided that was too far, but I can't.
Yeah, that was too far. Moving there puts number 7 out of your line of sight. Or will increase his damage reduction significantly.
Sure. I guess I can only hit 2. But... All right. If that's the case, then I'll move right here.
Okay.
I can see this.
Well, there puts you in line of sight of 8.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But that also means hold your position there, while 8
Yeah.
uses their attack.
Yeah. I'm good. All right. I am going to spend. What? Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All these guys are holding attacks.
Oh, I got you.
So when you moved into position where you can see them, that means they can see you, and they they throw their attack. Which I think I forgot
Okay.
to do 7s, but we'll forget about that. Not like it's going to do anything anyway.
Okay, so after they attack me, then I'll start shooting them. Okay. All right.
Yep. Now you can spend your action points for another additional major action.
There we go. All right, and I'll start on number 8 there. Submachine gun. Oh, goodness.
Mm.
In addition to.
In addition to,
I am going to re-roll that.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to use a luck to re-roll the other one. Wow, my last one. Okay. Whew.
That gets you 1 action point.
All right.
Damage. Oh, I like it. I like it.
Perfection. Awesome.
Are you
That was the.
re-rolling anything?
I have no more. I don't have any more luck, so I
Okay.
can't do anything with that.
All right.
I will spit all of those 1, 2, 3, 4 into number 8.
Okay. Brings him up to that. All right. I
now
think
I'm
you're
done.
done.
I am
Unless
done.
you want to try and move out of the way.
Oh, yeah, I guess I do have a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna run out there and go oops and run into the corner. Help.
Okay. So another interrupt action is taking place.
Oh no.
The doors open up. A Sultron comes running out. Finds you. And the laser eyes. There we go.
I'm firing my laser at you.
Additional damage dice. We'll go with that.
Ouch.
You are prone, or on one knee, since you're in power armor. And where did that hit you? Let's look at your damage.
Had to hit me in the leg.
Yeah, in the leg, right leg.
Right leg. Oh,
So-
those daggum Raider armor.
Raider power armor is not that good.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, your right leg armor is blown away, and you've taken 6 wounds directly.
Ooh. Yeah, that felt good.
Yeah, it's like a morning massage or something like that, right?
Oh yeah.
Jack.
Oh, because it was energy, I have less resistance.
Yep. That is a thing.
Yep.
All right, Jack, your turn. This Sultron just came busting out of the doors over there. Roll me a perception check there, Jack. Survival.
Alright, just a second.
It's fine.
Alright, so survival is perception survival. Fine.
Yep.
Yes.
You see behind that Assaultron in the security's holding cells, you see several Brotherhood members. In the midst of the battle, you can't really make out who they are specifically, but you definitely recognize the Brotherhood fatigues that they're wearing.
Right.
All right, what would you like to do, Jack?
Spend 1 AP to do that.
The one good robot I got, and you're going to kill it. as a hit. An action point for you.
And might as well.
Use it all. Oh, okay. Just okay.
No, I'm not.
I'm just,
Oof. Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's actually quite good.
Nice. Yay.
Alright, that's...
And got the critical injury.
Okay, didn't move yet, though, so... And... Hello.
Oh, no. I don't know if that's a smart idea. But I won't stop you.
You gonna spin the AP and rip them?
We have it.
Yeah.
Of course, its difficulty increases by 1, so...
Mm-hmm.
Is it already? It's just a 1 currently, though, yeah? Yeah. So, I mean, you could spend another AP for, another dice if you wanted to. I'm not, we got, so.
Yeah, and then... Because... Poof. Okay.
Oh, nice.
That was...
Gives you an action point. So you got 1 over what you needed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well...
It is
Another
heavily damaged
critical.
now. You have
Was that the
injured
the
its
right arm?
right arm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right arm
Oh,
and
I'm in
left
the
arm are
blast
both
radius.
injured.
Yes, I'm in the blast radius.
Yes, you are.
Okay, well, this is gonna hurt when it happens, but I do believe that's everything I can do.
Okay. Squire Eugene.
Sorry, mute. So did I hear / say help?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming I could go diagonal, like from here, and then go diagonally.
Yeah.
Or through the window.
It's considered rough terrain because the window's not like full size as the door, so it's going to cost an extra square to go through the window.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
You can go diagonal.
Yeah, so that'd be 1, 3, 4, 5. Should be able to cancel that. 1, 3, 4, 5. Should be able to make it there.
Okay. And just so you know, you can always do like this here and get to right there like that.
Okay, do I just let it go and then...
Yeah, you just let it go and then you drag to the next spot and drag to the next. And
Okay, perfect.
Run you through like that.
All right. It's 5. Am I hearing anything from the Assaultron?
Yes, the
Like any whirring up or anything?
Its internal system is definitely whirling up and getting ready to explode. You see that both of its arms are gone as well, or severely injured, and you recognize that as like, yeah, it's going to do its thing.
All right. I'm going to take a minor action to move.
Okay.
Gonna
you
get
have
right
another
here.
10 squares you can move. After that, you have 8 squares left.
And I'm going to attempt to grab this Assaultron and just shuck it to the right.
Okay. Let's see. We're going to do strength and unarmed. Which should automatically be, yeah. So just roll your unarmed attack. I'm going to increase the difficulty to 2 because this Assaultron is A little bit heavier, but I won't go to 3 because you are wearing power armor.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Ooh. You better watch out. I got a +0.
It has no arms. It can't use its arms.
Now, it has critical injuries on its arms. They can still be
Oof.
used. It just increases its
Son of a-
difficulty when using them.
I'm gonna careful nature that 20
Okay.
or cautious nature rather.
Because, yeah, I got to create the audio clip for that. Yep, still no success
All
there.
right, and I will try to luck one of those. We'll go with the 18. Oh my goodness!
Okay.
Last chance. I'll try the 17. It's gonna be 2 luck points spent.
There we go. Whew.
That is one success where you needed 2.
Yeah. 2 luck.
So you get grappled with this Assaultron trying to move it, and its clawed feet just kind of grip onto the deck plating. You can see the feet digging into the deck and actually tearing that plating apart and just gripping down, preventing you from moving it from that position.
I'm gonna take. Let's see. Yeah, I took a minor, and so I'll take a spin points to take a major,
Do it.
Okay.
and going to. I really like that buy action point button, man. And I will just shove my gun in its chest, point blank, and open fire.
Hold on. Say that again.
Mhm.
Say that
I'm
again.
just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna shove my gun point blank range at its chest, trying to avoid whatever is whirring. I would assume I know where a bomb would be
Yeah.
or its power source,
Okay.
but whatever
This
happens,
is
happens.
your-
Again, I said what I said.
Laser rifle.
Yes.
All right. It's going to be a difficulty 2 with the rifle in engaged range. All right. Yeah. Go
And
ahead
it's an additional action, so I'm not sure if that increases it further.
It does. So you'll actually be at difficulty 3 in total.
Okay. Go back to combat. And, helps the target.
This will be interesting.
And troubleshooters.
Eugene. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not risking the complication. I know it's rare. I ain't risking it.
So you have just enough success.
Right.
Roll damage.
1, 2, 3.
His cautious nature kicks in, and he doesn't take the chance.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Gosh.
Okay.
So this encounter is sucking up all of our luck.
Soaking.
Soaking.
All right. Now you can re-roll.
Yes.
All right.
2 burst.
And you have burst. Yeah, 2 bursts. Yeah. How would you like
2
to
bursts,
spend your
yeah.
bursts?
I ain't taking chances. I'm gonna try to disable this Assaultron.
Okay.
So just pumping all the damage into the Assaultron.
Okay. Oh well. I tried.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I tried.
Yeah.
That Assaultron is gone. Anything else?
Got a little bit of movement left, so I'm just gonna kind of try to body Slash here. Sound like he needed help, so I'm just gonna try to shield him.
All right.
Okay. All right. Accepted. There There we go.
Man,
All
look at
right.
You're doing awesome. Thanks, man. You really saved my bacon.
give a quick thumbs up.
I'm not even going to describe. They're just firing their Tesla guns. Oh, I'll take the extra action points, but it's really just saving those up for later. Teach me to use rubber brains again.
But they might get lucky and hit an open spot. You know.
Have to start aiming with them. Aim at your injured armor parts, but they're not that smart. Unless you give me permission to make them smarter and cheat a little bit.
I mean,
All right.
maybe if they had a commander, some
Yeah,
kind
I'm gonna use that with the next group. They got their Assaultron still. But is he any smarter? I don't know. Slash,
don't
your
know.
turn. Is he smarter? I don't know.
Are they just whirligigs that you throw in there into combat, and they just hit everything and then blow up?
Yeah.
That's how I see Assaultrons. It's just like go, and it just and then it goes boom when it's dead.
Yeah. What you doing, Slash?
My bad. I am going to take a minor action and heal myself real quick first.
Okay.
Inventory. Let me look at my combat tracker first. I'm sorry. I am wounded, injured on my leg.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll use
prone.
And front. Oh, awesome.
Yep.
So I'm going to use stem on my leg to take the injury off.
Okay, it is bandaged.
It'll be
treated.
Treated, right. So let me go and take that off my inventory. And then I'm going to target. Oh. Yeah, number 2. Can I see number 2? Yeah.
Number 2.
No, number 8. My apologies.
Yeah,
It
you can see him from there. Yeah.
Okay.
Well enough.
And then number 7. Can I see him as well?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna target number 7, and then burst accordingly.
So are you shooting at 8 or 7 first?
8. I'm sorry.
All right, go for it. That's a hit.
All right.
Did you stand up?
I did not.
Okay. I'll leave the prone.
Is that going to make it harder, or?
No.
Okay.
Just
all right.
Sign how to adjust your effects.
Gotcha. I'm gonna, in addition to, I'm gonna re-roll that 16.
In addition to.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. See if I can get something a little bit better. Aha, there we go.
That 20 was almost there.
At 20, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did notice the 20 bouncing, and I'm like,
keep rolling.
So that would, yeah, there we go. Sweet. Just wanted to kind of generate a little bit there. And then I'm going to shoot him damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to test it. Oh. Well, I'm going to put 2 more burst into number 8. And then I'm going to put 2 burst into number 7.
Okay, so another 8 into him. That'll finish him off. Then how many into number 7?
2. That's all. I only had 2 more.
Okay. I'll put him there. All right. Anything else?
And then I guess I'll stand up.
Yep, I'll take your movement.
And I'm good. Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Jack, your turn.
All right.
I got you an AP. And took care of one.
All right. We'll move over to this.
All right. I wish these guys had self-destruct.
I'm glad they don't. Yeah.
Well, not doing the AP. At least not yet.
That is a hit with your Ripper. Okay, yep. All right.
No, not gonna reroll.
Okay.
And
Anything else?
move, attack, and yeah, like with the other hand, point to the cell and like, forgetting, I can't remember his name, but well, surviving Brotherhood looked to be in that direction.
All right. You yell that back to Slash and Eugene. So now you two guys are now aware that there are Brotherhood members in the holding cell of the security office here. Eugene, your turn.
How is Slash looking? How's his injuries looking?
You know, my right leg is a little busted. You know, and stuff. But you see me fiddling around, you know, for, you know, stim packs and such. So, you know, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll deduce it good enough while we're in the middle of combat. I will. Am I able to target number 7?
Yes.
I suppose I can move if I can't. Okay. I will. Oh.
Oh, and which way did Jack say?
To the right. You're right.
To the right. All right, thank you.
And I'm gonna open fire on the Robo Brain. I'll take a minor action to aim as well.
Okay.
I'll try to reroll that 18.
Mm-hmm. That's 3 successes, 1 needed, 2 action points. All right.
Oh, did it lose focus on that?
No, it put, after you roll damage, it untargets, but it put the damage on there already.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
And that one is sparking.
Yeah.
You have 3 bursts available.
Can I hit anyone else? Because I can.
Yeah, number 6 is in
reroll
range.
that. Okay. I can re-roll that blank, but I'm not sure if it's going to matter.
Not really. Only 6 is in range. You got 3 bursts. You can put all 3 into him.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to make you do extra work. I'll pump all 3 into number 6, and
I'll
if
finish him
it
off.
dies, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. That 3 times 9. That's enough. All right. Anything else?
Just gonna try to block line of sight from number 10 there, from hit and slash.
Okay. Well, number 10 still has Jack in range. And that's an action point. Damage. Nothing to Jack. And it's still bleeding. Took another damage. It's shorting out. It's not bleeding. It's shorting out. That's where it comes
Yeah.
from. Slash, your turn. You are not prone anymore because you did stand up. So let me get rid of that effect. All right.
Minor action. I'm going to stim myself to get rid of some of that damage.
Okay.
There we go. Major action. Power armor repair kit. I'm gonna repair my right leg.
No.
Oh, yeah, we it's completely blown off.
busted. So you can't do that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You
Try-
could do. It would be almost be worthwhile on the right arm because the repair kit does 4 wound at a time, and the right arm is at 3.
Oh, that's all I have left.
That's how much. That's how many wounds it's taken. It's 3 out of 10.
Take it. Oh, that's
If that 3
right
reaches
arm?
10, then it's gone. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, 10. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the damage reduction and not the hit points. So it's taken 3. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay. If I could, yeah. But that might be something that I might do. Okay. But just not right at this one. Okay. I was hoping that would like patch the hole, but I'd forgotten that. Yeah. Okay. Darn it. Messed my idea up. Okay, then I am going to. Oh. I guess. Go here and pull out my assault rifle.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, yeah. And then shoot number 10 here.
All right.
Because I don't see anybody else. Oh, actually, can I instead, can I just hold my action instead of shooting number 10? I'm going to hold my action, and if anything comes at us, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. If anything comes at you, you'll shoot. Gotcha.
Yes.
Jack, your turn.
Alright. Okay, so might as well. Don't want to spend walls. And this guy. And fire. Hui.
Nice.
3 to the face. Okay. That damage. Fire.
Will you re-roll?
I guess I probably should.
Okay. Let me reset his damage a little bit there. And did that do a critical at all? No. Okay. Go ahead. There we go. Yeah, you only needed one more.
Oh, wow.
I was like, go ahead, re-roll it. Just one more.
Clean up the. Yeah.
All right. When the last
Right.
one goes down, you don't hear any more robots in the immediate vicinity. You do hear some noises coming from beyond let me get the ping, beyond the doors over here, but nothing in your immediate vicinity. Noticing that, the Brotherhood members that are in the lockup over there start calling out to us, "Hey, come over here, let us out." What would you like to do?
Ask, is the room clear to the Brotherhood?
They respond in the affirmative that you have eliminated all the robots in the immediate area. The security room itself is now empty.
Okay.
As long as y'all don't go through the doors up there, I'm just going to unlock the tokens for token movement for you.
Okay. I'm going to inspect the door. So get kind of close and just.
Oh, this door? No, these
Seems
doors
to
are
be
open.
like a prison. Oh, the doors are already open.
Yeah, those are open. Back.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, these walls back here are the lockup. Just regular bar, crossbar cells.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna hop in here with Jack.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that door. Anything comes through.
Okay.
And I have my let's see, what's the range?
Extreme on your assault rifle.
Extreme?
Yep, that's what it says.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, okay. So yeah, so I
So
have
those-
range.
yeah, those
Oh,
doors
range
are
on the.
Well
Yeah.
within extreme.
Okay. I just
All right.
my submachine gun is short, so I didn't know. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
So Jack and Eugene, how would y'all like to proceed with the doors, or do you just want to talk with the guys and leave them locked up?
With the left arm, reach out and try to break the lock and open the door. And while I'm doing that, I'm like, I can't remember his name again. It's
Oh,
not
Squire
Lieutenant
Thompson,
Dan.
senior.
Is Squire Thompson still around, or do you guys not know?
They took Squire Thompson along with some of their other brothers deeper into the vault. Beyond that, we
Right.
don't know anything else.
All right. While Jack is talking, I'm just gonna be looking for a terminal or something to use.
Okay, there is one on the desk to the left there. There's a terminal there. You don't know if it's operable or not. You haven't been around to the correct side to see that yet.
Okay. But I'll hold off and let if Jack wants to do anything else.
I'm trying to free them, so
So you're just trying to brute force this lock.
pretty much.
Okay.
I've got some bobby pins
So
if you want to try to pick something.
Though technically, I probably have. Oh well, crap! It's not tagged, but
That might be one of my tag skills. Let me see. It's been a while since I created this character.
got like 3 in it. So
Oh, I am tagged in lock. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm good at lock picking. I like
you
getting
have
into
more
everything,
than
man.
3?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with lock picking this time. Is
Go for
my
it.
chunky hands too chunky to lock pick?
Yes, you will need to step out of your power armor, and depending on what you want to do, you have so your right arm, if I remember correctly, your right arm is now set up to where it connects directly to the power armor. So you'll have to attach one of your other hands, which you only have the pincer hand at the moment, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So that will increase the difficulty because the pincer hand is not as articulable as a normal 4 finger and 1 thumb hand.
Okay. That'll be fine. I take a big sigh and out of my power armor. So power armor will be where I'm currently at, and then I'll just sign there, intentionally blocking the door, the pathway to the door.
Yeah.
Say, just give me a minute. I'll try to get you out.
All right. So this lock is typically a difficulty 2. However, because of your hand issue, it is now difficulty 3.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Did Jack hold one of the pins?
I don't think it's happening.
The lock picking is the one where I'm like, it's a
I know,
job.
right? I said that at a jest.
Try to set a different pin. Like.
All right, so you needed 3. You got 4. So you earned an action point there.
Eugene, settle down.
I mean, he's tagged in it, so it works out. All right, you get the door, the lock picked. You swing the door open. The Brotherhood members, you as you're getting the door open and you've been over there working on it, you realize that these are all squires. So these are guys that have never had the chance to use power armor yet. They're junior squires, really. They do a lot of maintenance stuff, but they're also kind of like the main bulk of the Brotherhood force. A lot of the members are at their rank, and one of them, you actually recognize one of them. He's the one that gave you the data chip when you first came into the secret vault several weeks ago. And after a moment, he recognizes you as well outside of your power armor. He's like, "Oh, hey, I've heard about the hand, man. Sorry to hear that. Looks like you're getting a handle on it, though, huh?"
Was that a pun?
Yeah.
Well, we lower ranks got to find some kind of way to have some fun here and, poke at you higher ups a little bit, but I thought you might could take it. I could be wrong. I'll take it back if I'm wrong.
No, it was hilarious.
Hey, maybe when you get the rank and you command a squad, I might have to transfer over to yours. I can make fun of my commander then without worrying about getting in trouble.
Yeah, words aren't that bad. It's the bullets. Just a second, and then I run into my power armor.
As you turn and you make the fast squirrel movement, running into cover. You hear him chuckle a little bit, and you think you hear under his breath to some of the men, is like, "Yeah, once they get that power armor, they never can stand being outside of it."
Yeah, squirrel my arm away and into my pack and hop in the power armor, turn around, and be honest, I was going to ask who's good with a pistol, but just recognizing him and him doing me a solid, I'm going to give him my spare. I believe I have a spare laser pistol in my bag here. Oh, there's
You got a laser gun.
Spare laser gun. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna give that to him.
Okay. So we technically have here a scribe. That's the one on the far right. And Eugene, this is mostly for you because you'd know the capabilities of the individual disciplines, and you recognize their discipline based on the uniforms that they're wearing. So the scribe typically carries a laser pistol, and then they're good at recognizing, examining pre-war technology. Which one's that? This here, is that right? No, that is that one. The one on the far left is technically in the track to become an elder. So he's in the command tract, although he is still just squire level in that area. Skilled with unarmed attacks and laser rifles. And then, which one is this? No, that's the same image on both of those. So let me take that back. It's not the elder. Let me find the other one here. The knight. That is a knight. Okay. Laser rifle. Laser rifle, chain of violence, vertebrate training. Okay, yeah. So let me take that back a little bit. The one on the far right is a lancer. So he's a vertebrate pilot. Skilled with also laser rifles, but primarily is a vertebrate pilot. And then in the middle, he is a squire who is specifically training to become a knight, and skilled with laser rifles, and typically is well equipped and is able to use the special abilities of the laser rifles using their additional fire rates.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, and which one is the one I know?
The one in the center, the one training to be a knight.
All right, well, I'm going
Or
to
training to be a
change that up
paladin,
next.
rather.
Okay. Yeah, I'll change that up then. I'll give the one in the middle. I have a. I'll make sure because one of these is a duplicate, but I have one that I just stripped off all the stuff. That's the one I'm going to give them.
There is they've already when they first came out. So if we'll retcon just a little bit because you did mention about giving them the gun before I got a chance to say this, which is fine. But we'll retcon and then you can still decide what you want to do. When they got out, they did go to the far side over here down in the south area and started collecting gear that had been taken.
Okay, so they were able to retrieve what they came in with.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just ask them. I've got a laser pistol and a pretty basic laser rifle. If it's an upgrade, take what you need.
Okay. They'll take a look at it and they'll compare it to theirs and they'll say, no, ours it's pretty equal, so you probably better hold on to this just in case something happens to your rifle. We've got our stuff squared away here. The robots didn't really do anything to them. Although that does bring up the next question. You guys want backup going with you? We're not exactly 100% here, but we're willing to go and see it through.
Yeah, absolutely. If you got any injuries, I can. I know a little bit. I can take a look at you.
No injuries, just a bit tired is all. But we got to spend energy to get out of here one way or the other, and we would like to see if we can't help Squire Thompson out.
Yeah, might not be too safe up there by yourselves.
Yeah, strength in numbers, right?
Right.
Pretty much.
I'm going to delete the tokens. I'm going to pull them back out from the combat tracker so that they're all tied correctly. And they got the correct coloring on there so you see them as allies instead of enemies.
Huh.
All right. So they get all their gear. They get geared up. You see a couple of them, they take a few drinks of water from their canteens trying to refresh because they've been denied that for some time now. But they look like they can still handle themselves well enough in a support role. You probably don't want to send them out as the primary vanguard or anything like that.
Yeah. I give them each a stim pack.
They thank you for it and stash it in their belt pouches. All right. What would you like to do next?
I want to see if that computer is functional. Something I want to do, but
Okay. Yeah, you can step around there and you find that it is operating well enough You don't think it really has a lot of control over anything. It seems to be mostly a log system. It does control now non-existent turrets that were wiped out the last time you guys were down here, and they've not been rebuilt. And it does indicate that all the power and everything, the vault, the entire vault has been rewired to operate off of the vault's power, and it's no longer using the external power source from the power plant that you guys connected originally.
Okay, you said it's operating on like a battery?
No. So the computer indicates that the vault itself. So if you remember when you guys first came here, you got so far, and then the doors you were trying to get through required an external power source. So you had to go find a power plant that the Red River Company was controlling, and
Right.
get them to direct power here so you could get into the lower levels of the vault. Well, now the vault is operating entirely on its own power, its own fusion generator, and is no longer pulling power from the power plant. It has gone self-dependent or self-sufficient.
Okay. I'm not sure if I said it. I am going to hop out of the power armor and get into that computer and see what's up.
Okay. Yep. And well, that's what you find. Like I said, the computer doesn't really have any other connections to anything important below the security level. All the turrets it had access to were destroyed during your first foray into the vault.
Okay. I'm gonna poke around and see if there's any like account or login with a higher level access.
Okay. Let me change the difficulty, and you can go ahead and roll a science check on that. Or computers. No, that's science. Yeah, science. All right.
I'll cautious that 18.
Okay.
Ooh.
Woohoo! You find that this computer, while it receives updates from the main server, it has no two-way communication with the server, therefore has no other access other than the things that are networked directly to it up here on the security level. It is currently logged in with the only access account for this terminal.
Okay. I'm going to assume Wireshark's not on here and just hop back into my power armor.
Oh, Wireshark. I remember using that extensively back in the day. I haven't used it in forever. I can't remember what to do with it anymore.
Yeah, I did a lot of SIP trunking, so I used the heck out of that thing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to, before we leave, just walk around and see if there's anything of use in this area, and then after that, head out.
Okay. Let us do agriculture, nope. Commercial, nope. Industrial, medical, military, residential. All right, we'll go with this one. There we go. And it's trying to freeze on me. Did that pop up for you?
A whole bunch of stuff rolled.
Okay. Maybe the window didn't pop up. Now I'll push it out.
Let's see. Oh, there we go.
Ignore the synth armor. I've not introduced that yet, but it's part of the random table.
How about the mini nuke?
Mini nuke could be fine.
Two.
Yep. That's fine. There's a power armor frame. Eugene, you recognize that power armor frame is it has some telltale signs
Yeah.
of being repaired by Brotherhood
All right.
members.
Sorry. Hey, Eugene. Is that a Raider armor right leg? I see.
I know power armor like the back of my hand. I have no idea what this thing is.
Well, that
This
looks
is
like
a big
the
old
right.
trash heap.
Do you mind slapping that on my? Can you swap that one out? I bet Jack can
can.
hold the. I bet Jack can hold the power armor in his power armor while you do it.
Those were multiple questions.
Arm.
I don't want to. I can, and I will.
Okay. Arrange yourselves on the map in the manner in which you're going to be stationed while spending the 30 minutes to swap out a. 15 minutes to swap out a part.
Alright, so
Ooh. I forgot
guess-
about the time thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a, we don't have to. I don't know if we should, but do we?
Will it
What
take
do we
us
hear
a-
on the other? What do we hear on the other side of this door?
You hear the tracks of the robo-brains. You know that they're over there, but they haven't seemed to be interested in coming through the door yet.
Does it take as much time to just slap it onto the empty power armor frame, just the empty one we found?
No. It would take half the time to put it on an empty one.
Sorry, my line of thinking is give one of the NPCs here the power armor frame. Everybody else okay with that?
With the right leg, that's awesome.
Yeah, throwing the right leg on and then just having them take the power armor frame just to help them out.
You're gonna discuss that out loud. They're gonna overhear you, and they're gonna say, that's not such a good idea, boss. None of us have any training for the power armor yet.
And I look at the one who's trained to be a paladin, like they haven't told you anything about power armor, how to use it, how to wear it.
No, you know how it is. They're very strict about that. So you have to go through a lot to even get to the point of starting to get that training. This is also modifying these guys to hold power armor is going to be a lot of work.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna.
I got a
I'm just gonna-
T45 power armor chest plate. Sorry, keep going.
I'm gonna end the dialogue there because I crave information and don't always get it legit. So I'm gonna keep that to myself and go ahead and we'll just leave it there. The frame.
Okay. What information are you not getting?
Just in general, I like hacking and I'm good at hacking and lockpicking. So like, just finding information of, let me like research power armor and stuff, even though I might not have been entitled to that information. Just back in the heyday.
Oh, you're saying
The reason he got into power armor quick.
is
I
that
just
what
know
you're
how
saying?
to use. Like I knew how to use it before I was I knew a little bit about it before
Yeah. Okay.
being officially trained.
Yeah,
That's just my
yeah.
head
I mean, that can absolutely be a thing. There is also, I know their picture makes them look older, but you're actually older than these guys and have higher rank than they do.
Okay.
So they're junior in their particular disciplines.
Okay.
While you're beyond junior at this point. I'm looking at him right now. What would I have to change? I have to put his strength up to 11. And then I'd have to do something about... Oh, no, that could be done.
Anytime he got hit in the right leg.
Well, no, I can put an HP on any part. Yeah, I can do it. He decides he's going to give it a chance.
Well, do you want to take the chest piece?
Well, that's up to you. He'll like, I'll take it if you're offering.
Sure. T45 power armor chest piece.
Okay, give me one moment here. The right leg is now... What has he got? He's going to have... Physical resistance is going to go up to 4. Energy to 3. Radiation at 7. Nothing for poison. And HP is 7. All right, give me the torso physical resistance. Slash.
I said 8.
8? I didn't hear it.
Oh, my apologies. That's why I was just sitting there. I think I said it like immediately, so it might not have picked it up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it cut out.
7,
Radiation
9,
and HP.
14.
All right. Okay, let's see if that works over here. 14, yeah. Okay. He's in the power armor. He walks around a bit awkwardly at first, but he starts to get the hang of it a bit. And to you, Eugene, you're kind of grimacing a bit as he walks around, both at like he's awkward. It's like I was better than this when I first started, and also at the like he's only got 2 parts of power armor, and the rest of him is exposed. So,
I'm sorry, but if I could, I mean, like,
yeah,
might have something that'll help you with the little bit of awkwardness you're having, and then I shove a fusion core into the frame.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about fusion core. It goes in and everything starts moving around. He moves around a little bit better. Now he's underestimating how quickly it can move, and he runs as it actually runs into the wall. And then it's like, okay, that makes everything. I was wondering, like, do you guys really like go to the gym all the time? You don't look like you go to the gym, unless you do, but you don't look like it.
Yeah.
I go to the gym sometimes. Sometimes
Okay.
the lights have issues and I have to fix them.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. That's good use of the gym. Yeah. I don't. When I get to have my own power armor, I don't think I'll ever go to the gym again. I mean, what's the point anymore? He's sitting there flexing the power armor arms and picks up the desk and lifts it. It's like I mean, who needs a gym when you got this?
I hand them another second spare fusion core. Like, I know I'm a hypocrite, but you probably do want to go to the gym if you ever run out of these in the middle of combat.
Right. Yeah. Good point. And on that note, everybody take 1 charge off your fusion cores. Anybody else going to be taking items here? You've got 308 rounds, 50 caliber rounds, 10 millimeter rounds, a board, 22 bobby pins, double barrel shotgun, 17 flamer fuel, 2 flares, 1 harness, 1 hazmat suit, 1 military fatigues, 2 mini nukes, 1
Where's
pipe bolt
the-
action, 10 signal flares, 10 sturdy. Nope. Sorry, the synth armor is not there.
308. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and take the 308 and the 50. Even if you don't need the 50. Eugene, I guess, go ahead with the bobby pins.
Yeah, I'd be interested in the bobby pins.
All right.
Can you just drag and drop that in your inventory, or?
You should just look at the number that it's adding. I don't know how much it'll add, and it will not take away from the parcel, which is annoying.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh crap!
What happened?
What's up?
It reset my 308, which was what I had for the hunting rifle. I still had over 160 rounds. It reset it to 9.
Oh my goodness! And now you have 2 copies of it.
Yes.
We'll put you at 180 just to make sure you got what you had originally, and plus a little bit. And that looks like a good copy there.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, that was.
So yeah, maybe manually change numbers
Yeah. 50.
if you already have a copy.
Have,
I don't think you've got 50 caliber. It should be at the top because it starts with a period.
yeah.
You
So
don't have
I'll
any
just.
junk. Why is that record there?
I had some at one point.
Oh, you did?
Didn't get rid of it.
Okay. Well, I'll put it back
So-
on there.
If anybody doesn't object, take the shotgun and the flamer fuel and the hazmat suit.
Yeah, I could probably use that.
Oh, and who wants the mini nukes?
I thought for sure that's what you were going to say you were taking.
Well, I led with the small stuff.
I'd probably be privy to the hazmat suit just because
Sure, go
Eugene
for it.
doesn't like radiation.
Yeah, totally. Awesome.
But that's the only other thing I wanted.
I just wanted to make sure that it got into the party list, if nothing else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. I've got the hazmat suit and those bobby pins, so those are not on the scavenging list anymore.
How do you... Oh yeah, you push this button. You come over and delete the item. Okay, cool. Oh, nobody said anything about the mini nukes? I already put them on my thing.
Fine. I was just looking to see how you use it, and turns out, unless you want to set one off at stupid close, you need
Probably
a
need a fat boy, yeah.
Fat man.
Batman.
Or a Merv. Mervs are nice.
Hideki.
I don't know that Merv is available in this. It's fine.
Huh. I thought it was. Maybe it's something I'm working on. But yeah, it's not showing up. Or is it a mod? It might be a mod. Anyway,
Yeah, Merv Launcher, I think it's a mod, if that's what you're talking about.
yeah. We'll have to get one of those at some point. All right, y'all done with the parcel and the scavenging?
I believe so, yes.
All right. So I'll go and drag you all over here. We're going to move things to the top of the round because of just general keeping things orderly. As you get into position around the door and you're preparing to move through. Dang, what is that?
I'm
What was
not
that?
sure.
Two very loud pops. All right, is everybody okay?
I'm
Yeah.
good, my side.
As far as I know.
Okay. All right, so just to make sure nobody's.
Right.
Yeah,
I got my I got my electrical fixed.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
that sounded
Oh.
like.
I'm not sure what it was. Like it coming through Discord, I mean, maybe a gunshot, or a belt
Okay, yeah.
hitting a wall. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I just heard that it wasn't, IRL.
Yeah, it was coming through Discord, so I don't know.
I believe that was an air rifle.
An air rifle? Could be. Yeah.
On your side? At your place?
Yes.
Is that right? Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Then we're all good then. So yeah, as you begin to gather up by the door, the intercom next to the door suddenly clicks on, and moments after it comes on, you hear the voice of Dr. Caulfield coming through. Ah, the prodigal interlopers return. I had hoped your earlier display was simply misguided. I see now you've come back to destroy what you can't understand. How typical.
Oh, I understand it a little too well, Doc. Unfortunately, you're the one messing with things you really shouldn't.
Humanity had its chance. It had its wars, its empires, its time in the sun. But it died 2 centuries ago in a flash of fire. What you cling to is a corpse, and I offer resurrection. Cold, brilliant, and efficient.
Are you little doggies gonna play nice?
If you join,
Oh.
I can
Well, I
offer
mean, like
you.
afterward.
If you accept my offer right now, you can walk through these doors, come down to the lab, and nothing will harm you. No harm will come to you. You'll receive power beyond imagination. You'll help me cleanse this world of the unworthy and help it bring in new life.
I don't know, man. I mean, will I be able to look at a sunset and go, "That's pretty"?
Of course. We're not destroying the world. We're saving it.
What? Gonna make us into robots?
No, no. The robots are just a means to the end. You'll maintain your body, your flesh, but you'll have no need for that shell that you wear now. Your body will be capable of more than that.
Oh, you gonna make us into those freaky dog things? Those hyenas?
See, this is the problem with you. You have no understanding of what is being done here. Those dogs are an enhanced version of what they were before. Just like you'll be an enhanced version of what you were before. There is no changing one species to another, only perfecting each species to survive in the world that our ancestors created.
I
Your
kind of run
friend-
out of stuff to stall this guy with. Have y'all figured out a plan how we can blow this guy up? Oh, dadgum! Did you hear that?
Of course I did. You'll blow it all up, won't you? Smash it because it scares you. That's what primitives do when they find something brighter than their fire pit. But mark my words, if you kill me and my creations, you kill the last salvation this world has.
I don't know, Jack. What you got to say?
Unfortunately, it sounds, Doctor, like you're rehashing mistakes that have been made over and over and over again for over 400 years.
So you're saying that your current condition, whether it came by mistake or not, the end result of your longevity, your ability to endure all these years and survive, is a mistake? You're halfway to perfection. Let me take you the rest of the way.
And what was the cost of my growing so close to perfection? The destruction of at least the country I loved, the life I knew, the world I knew.
That cost didn't have to happen. That was the cost put upon us by those who did not understand, put upon us by those who wished to destroy what they couldn't understand. If they had listened to those that did understand, if they had followed the advice of the scientists who were pushing the research, the world would still be here. They wouldn't have killed all the innocents. And we wouldn't have to push even harder for the perfection now so that we could just survive. You've seen the wasteland. You know what crawls out there. Tell me, are you really prepared to let chaos dictate evolution? Or you will help shape what comes next?
Sadly, I think chaos is necessary for evolution.
That is where you're wrong, my friend. Strike me down and others will... Okay. He's got to step away. We'll do a quick 5-minute break. We'll be right back.
Yep, I'm good.
All right, we're back. So, he had just asked you. Well, no, you had responded that you think chaos is necessary for evolution.
Mm-hmm.
And his response, that's where you're wrong. Chaos just leads to more chaos. That's all you've been living for these last 2 centuries. Has anything gotten better?
Honestly, if we didn't have the chaos in evolution, we wouldn't exist.
How so? It was the
Well-
chaos that threw the world into the state that it's in now. It's chaos that lets the raiders continue to attack and kill innocent civilians. It's chaos that doesn't allow the society to come back together again. And in areas where you do see society coming back together, it's because there are people who have risen up and decided to stop the chaos. What I am offering is a way to stop the chaos permanently. A superior species that cannot be killed, that cannot be stopped when they are stopping the other chaos.
And all under your control.
Our control, if you join.
No, Doctor, I know this feel. I've seen it in too many movies. You're going to control everything, and everyone else is going to be your silly little puppet. And one man in control of everything. That has been tried and tried and tried and tried the entirety of humanity's history. And unfortunately, the only part of your spiel that I agree with is we are just circling the drain. Why don't we just let that happen? Let that play out. And the world will be better off when all of us are gone. In 1,000 years or so, when the last finally just crapped out, humanity has destroyed itself. Let what's left dance on our graves. And that, you need to go away just as much as the rest of us.
It saddens me that you cannot see the wisdom in my choices. And it saddens me even further that you do not see the folly and the chaos that it reigns now. It is forever a circle of repetition. What you say with humanity finally killing itself off, it will never happen. It had that chance. There will always be those that find a way to save a little bit, just like Volktech did. That's why we're here. Because they foresaw it. They saved what they could. But they didn't let those that could stop the chaos stop it. And now we're here repeating the same cycle again, over and over and over. And it's people like you who will always stop people like me from ending this cycle. You are the reason we cannot reach further than our own planet. You're the reason we will never be better than what we are now. Come, destroy what you can't understand. Destroy it because you feel that it is evil. One day, someone like me will succeed. And the intercom shuts off.
Grenade.
Huh?
I open the door and toss in a frag grenade.
Okay.
I wanted to say while they were talking, I was trying to modify the intercom. I was trying to make a feedback loop. So just a really loud noise rings in his ear.
Okay.
Pry it open. No.
You're able to do that. You do hear him screech a bit as he shuts off the comm. As you get the wires connected just right as he's finishing up his speech. So you open up the door, throw in a grenade. Where do you throw the grenade? Ping it for
I guess the only thing I really can see is Robotron 11 there.
me. Yeah, and he sees you.
Yeah, I figure,
So yeah, throw your grenade dice, and he will also attack you at the same time. We got 2 hits. All right, roll your damage. And blast will activate, dealing. There's that one. Okay. So, top it around. That will stay right there. Slash, it is your turn.
Oh, I forgot to mention. My apologies. Demolition expert. Those. I have vicious as well.
Okay.
So 2 more. I guess 2 more points of damage.
Yeah. Got it.
All right. I was hoping it might take it out, but oh well.
No.
So I guess I'll target it again. Oh well. I'm thinking. Is that just like a little room? I can only see just that little bit,
That's all you can
Is that
see
why-
with the half side of the door you have open. You got the other side of the door you're standing in front of.
Okay. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Pop that open. Oh, right. Let me turn that back on.
Yeah, I step in a few steps in the door and go, "Oh, hi."
Yep. All right. So this one. That's a miss. All right. What else you doing?
So I'm then gonna fire at number 15 and go from there.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I have my assault rifle. Okay. Oh no. In addition to.
In addition to,
That's
Roll a
why
20.
I
Roll a 20. Roll a 20.
I don't hate. Ooh.
Oof. Close.
Right. So
That gives you an action point. All right.
all right.
Roll damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Goodness gracious.
Nice.
I'm gonna spend one. I'm gonna spend. Well, hold on. Yeah,
Picture's out
I'll
of
spend a
luck.
luck point. Yeah, no, I've got luck. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Spend all my luck and re-roll.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Critically injured. Prone. Well, I don't know. You go prone. Not quite as good as at least one more effect. But that would have been okay. I put one more burst into him, and then 2 into 11.
Does your assault rifle have burst? It doesn't list it there.
Yes. It's supposed to.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Trust me. It very much is supposed to. So it's very much supposed to.
I wonder why it's not showing up correctly.
Yeah. Assault rifle. Yeah, it has it on the damage effects. So
Yeah, it's there. When you pull up the record,
Yeah.
but it doesn't show in the...
Yeah.
But your
I was like,
submachine gun was showing correctly.
yeah, I was like, please don't do that. Please, no.
All right, where are you putting them at?
Oh, let's see. So I only have 2 burst. So I guess 1 into 15 and 1 into 11.
So maybe another 7. That does enough. Him. And then 1 into 11. That does just enough. All right.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and spend the AP. Sorry. Take the major. Oh, it did the other one in?
Yeah, they're both gone.
Oh. Okay. Well, never mind. I won't spend the AP.
Okay, I'll put it back.
All right.
All right, anything else?
So I just felt. So this is just like a dead end hallway, I guess.
To your right there, but if you look to your left.
Am I right? Yeah. So I'm like, okay. I'll just say right clear, and then like swing my attention over to the left.
Okay. Jack.
All right. Okay. Fight with that later.
Yes. Yes.
Target up. Roll damage.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Forgot
No,
to
I
target.
did not have a target. Is that my mistake? But I've got
12.
target.
Are you going to re-roll it all?
No.
Okay, let me do the math.
I need to change.
Roll a d20 for me. Right leg. All right, so a total of 6 with vicious 2, so that's 8 total. Ballistic 5. And that would be a critical on his right leg, which will make him prone. All right. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
All right. Eugene.
I'm gonna yell behind me real quick. You're not invincible when in full power armor, much less what you're wearing. And then I'm gonna hop forward and take a peek and see what's ahead.
All right. You find it a little difficult to peek out far enough with Jack there, but you do know that there's the one just around the corner he's shooting at. And yeah, that's all you'll be able to see from there.
Okay.
So if you want to shoot at the one Jack is shooting at, I'll have to increase the difficulty by 1 since you're sharing part of Jack's square.
Yeah, I'll lean in and try to shoot.
Like I'm tagged, and I got that careful nature, and I spend an AP. Yeah, I'm gonna get this.
And I'll take the aim action if allowed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I'll reroll. I'll risk it.
Target number just outside your target number.
I know, right? Yeah.
Well, better than a 20.
So I needed 2, got 3. That gives you an action point. All right, roll damage.
Yeah.
Start conserving ammo a little bit. I'll just pop 1 extra round in it. And I'm glad I did. I'll reroll those 3 blanks.
All right.
Just let me know when you're good.
Yeah, it's all good. It didn't do anything to him, so nothing to reset.
Okay. That's
There we
not bad.
go.
Yeah.
Trying to
All right.
firing over somebody's shoulder. Just I don't want to completely lay into this guy on me.
And
back
you've got 2 burst.
Oh, it's vicious and piercing. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, I'll just pump it all into that.
All right.
That one.
Number 12. Get to number 12. So another 8
Should be
total. All right. Anything else?
That's not enough.
No, it's not enough.
Dadgummit. I thought it would be.
I'll just lean back,
All right.
Lean back.
and that'll be it.
Rubber Bang 12. Well, oh, that was the wrong button. There we go. How did I? There. I somehow selected Jack instead of the Rubber Bang.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. Somehow my innate resistance took it.
Excuse me.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, gods.
Is this where you get the self-destruct? Sorry.
I need to add self-destruct to these guys. If they're going to be any useful, they got to... Oh, my goodness.
You just killed Jack.
All right. Can y'all control the Brotherhood guys at all? Like,
Yes.
giving them...
Yeah.
I know you could when I had it unlocked, but I wonder if you can when it's locked. Can you do anything with them now?
3.
Yeah. All right. So I'll let you guys do that. Y'all decide which one you're going to control. One each, I guess. Maybe.
So which one is the paladin?
Well, the knight is the one that's active right now. He's the one
Yes.
on the track to be a paladin.
Okay.
Okay, can I patch? Okay, yes. Good.
Why did... There we go.
Yeah, it... Alright,
All right.
I guess. And... what does he have in the way of...
He's got a long laser rifle
Okay.
with a fire rate of 2.
Alright.
Y'all target 13 or 12.
number of? I didn't...
His target number is 10.
Nearest. So,
Nearest.
it's like 12.
Nah, 13 to be the nearest.
Okay, 13 then. Alright.
That gives y'all an action point.
Generate.
And
Generate.
he'll I guess he'll use his fire rate for you guys. Well, there you go.
There you go.
That's not half bad.
All right,
Yeah.
the Lancer, the
Lancer.
vertebrate pilot.
Yeah, they should probably not crowd up and stuff. So yeah,
Lancer's also
Well.
not in power armor.
yeah.
Yeah,
We'll just move them up. Flanking.
Okay.
If I can, yeah.
Okay. They're in position. Top of the round.
Oh, goody.
Slash.
Oh, goody. Right. I guess I step out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. And target 12. I did it not target 12. There we go. Assault rifle. Cow. There we go. In addition to, I'm going to reroll a 16.
In
No
addition to,
complications. No complications. Woo, that was close. Okay. All right. That's why I stopped doing that.
So you got the hit. Yeah. Damage.
All right. No damage.
That one is done.
All right. And then I'll put 3 burst into 13.
Okay. And it's done.
Next.
See, it showed the burst correctly that time on the assault rifle.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Maybe because it was a reroll? I don't know. No.
I don't know.
I can't remember if it was a reroll or not. So.
All right. Anything else, Slash?
I guess can I spend 2 AP to hold an action? If the Assaultron comes around the corner, I can blast him.
No, you cannot
That's
hold
a
one
little bit of
to buy.
meta. Yeah, okay, and a little bit of meta. After I said that, I was like, yeah, that's a bit of meta.
And I'm not
Right,
so worried about the meta. There's been an Assaultron with each group of these. That's just general deduction.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
But
Right,
no,
next.
if you buy an action, you cannot hold it. You have to use it.
All right. Next.
All right. Jack.
Alright. Probably not the smartest way of doing this.
No, I would say not. Hold your position there.
Did you see what I was afraid of?
Yes, I see it.
Is it shooting at you
Yep.
with this laser on the left leg
Yeah. This
with
guy.
lots of dice?
Oh.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's look at your left
Vicious.
leg. Make sure that
4.
because I don't think it's actually doing that critical injury to you with the damage that got through. So
Okay.
resisted 4 initially.
So that's down to 11.
Well, no, hold on. We
9.
got the vicious. Got to handle vicious. There's 7 effects, so it's 19 damage minus
Okay.
4, so 15 damage left. 5 of which takes out the armor because 5 is a critical in the armor. So there's 10
Yeah,
left.
I'll max it up.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's
that
going
does.
to do the crit. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to hurt.
Yeah. All right. So you are on one knee now.
That's fine.
I will, before you tell me what weapon you're planning on attacking with or anything like that, I will tell you this. A melee attack, if you're still prone, will increase your difficulty by 1. Of course, if your attack, depending on the kind of ranged weapon you use, will also increase difficulty in engaged range. If you use a ranged weapon against the Assaultron, you're inviting a attack of opportunity from the Robo-Brain because you're engaged. Just so you're aware of all the ins and outs there.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
think
it
I'll
is-
take the... Yeah, I think I will take that, though.
Which one?
I will take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim for the Assaultron's knees.
Okay. Let's get the attack of opportunity out of the way real quick. It will be... There, it's all medium range. Let me pull up his body melee. There it is. We'll roll the melee attack that he has. That is a hit. And then, what is his strength? His body is a 6. So it's going to be... yeah, it's not going to be much of anything.
Oof.
3. Yeah, you... Oh, did I have it? I didn't have you targeted correctly.
Yeah. 3 damage, so...
13. To your right arm. So that does...
Ow.
That will do 3 damage to you. So you're at 14.
Okay.
All right. Now you may roll for the Sultron's legs. Aim it at the legs. So use the Pit Boy.
Yeah, I tried and it...
Well, no, you click it, and then once you roll, it'll ask you where you're attacking at.
Okay. So... Missile launcher...
What? That hits. Since you're aiming the way you are, it is
Kneecapper.
increases difficulty. So you hit.
Awesome.
Did you have it targeted? Now you do.
Yeah, it just...
But it says right leg hit.
Yeah,
because he chose.
Oh, okay. Robo Brain. Oh.
So
I
yeah,
don't...
go ahead. I got it corrected now. So when you roll damage, it'll be fine.
And...
Okay, I assume you're going to be re-rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me
My
correct
goodness.
the damage done. Okay, now you're good to go to re-roll.
It's like a desert. You got some effects, but
1, 2, 3...
ooh. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
1, 2, 3 effects. So what's that kneecapper do?
Just a
what's the special?
second. Legendary property, kneecapper. One's weapon is used to make an attack against an enemy target's leg. It causes critical hit if 3 or more damage after reduction. So...
Okay. Well, it did a critical damage there, but we're going to apply the critical damage because you aimed at the feet. I don't know why it.
did a headshot. I don't know.
Yeah, but we're going to add the. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much, I guess. I'm just going to type in what's easy to type in. Left leg and prone. And all right. Anything else?
Say ow. And
Owie!
pretty much.
Slash, Eugene, as you're sitting here, you see Jack just kind of run up, and as he's running towards this overbrain, he's pulling out a rocket launcher. Ends up going to one knee. You're not sure if he did it on purpose or if it was from the attack that happened. And then he fires the rocket launcher. You hear the explosion from down the hallway, and behind Jack, the wall is completely scorched. Eugene, it's your turn.
Is that back blast?
Yeah.
Run up behind Jack and
Right. Yell out, don't
Double
fire
check
another
on.
one. I'm behind you.
yeah. And check up on his leg and like it blew the power armor off and crippled the leg. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, size matters.
So I'm gonna perform first aid.
Okay. Looking to treat the injury, so he no longer has that complication.
Yep.
Okay. It's a difficulty 1 because he's only got 1 critical injury at this time. Roll the skill from the main page.
Okay.
Wow.
There's all the
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I
your-
very
is that-
rarely.
Hmm?
I don't
for
usually
that
roll
is-
attack rolls.
Yeah. I think the AP for that actually goes towards healing him.
Double check.
double check if that's the case in treating injuries.
Yeah, I've got first aid, medical test.
For
You can either heal HP equal to your medicine rating, treat one injury the patient is suffering from, or stabilize the dying patient. So one of those
Yeah,
three.
so you're treating an injury, so it doesn't go
Oh.
to the HP.
Yeah.
I forgot that that's what he was doing, treating the injury. My apologies.
No worries.
Yeah, rolling 2 1s on a non-tag skill. That's win. All right. So, we'll patch him up. And we'll pat on the shoulder, and I'm going to use some of those AP I just genned to take another action.
All right.
Just one action. All right, and then I'm going to. Oh, work with me. There we are. I'm going. I think I have. Yeah, I have 1 more point of movement. I'm gonna step out of the way here, and I'm just gonna lay into the Robo Brain in front of me.
Okay.
And I'll take minor action to aim.
Mhm.
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to go ahead and reroll both of those.
All right.
That's better. And
Oh my
difficulty should
goodness.
have been increased by 1. So
Yeah. So you get 4 action points out of that.
Nice. Golly.
this looks familiar.
yeah, I
Damage.
ain't saving ammo this time. Yeah, I'll reroll those 2 blanks.
Hang on 1 second.
Mhm.
Because that one did put damage on him that I need to take off before you do the reroll. Put him back to there, and it also did critical injury that needs to be removed. To
Go ahead and roll that. I have a suggestion. Maybe ask them to put a button that says, "Do you want to apply the damage?"
yeah, something. I think at first I'll just be like, "Hey, re-rolling damage applies the damage all anew and doesn't remove the previously applied damage." And
Or I'm not sure if we can do this. Target roll to attack so it can tell if we hit, and then stop targeting them, and then roll damage, and then maybe we can just drag and drop the damage. I don't know if that's coded to work that way.
we'll have to. I'll look into that
Okay.
to see what come up with, because the biggest thing is like applying all of the effects and damage reductions correctly. But go ahead and do your reroll. He's reset. All right, you got one more damage out of that. Or 3 more applied out of that, yeah. And you got 2 burst. 3 burst. Sorry.
3 bursts. I'll go 1 into the Robo Brain, 2 into the Assaultron.
Okay, so another 9 there. Which is enough.
Yes.
And the Assaultron, roll a d20 for me. 6. That's going to be his torso. And we got 6 plus vicious. 7, 8, 9.
And fierce.
And piercing. Which ignores damage reduction.
3.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's another 3 there. All right, and this is physical. So yes. Wow. So 9 damage. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. The squire looking to become a paladin. His turn. What would you like him to do?
Good, Eugene.
Tell him open fire on this Assaultron.
All right, let's see if he can.
So,
Yep, he can get to there. Target the Assaultron. Fire. Hit.
Nice.
Fire rate
Yes,
has been
sir.
added. Another 4 damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is not a notable
Yeah.
character enough to have luck, so he doesn't have any rerolls there.
Oh, any little bit of damage?
Yeah. A Lancer. What will the Lancer do?
We want them to hang
hallway?
back. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So just kind of stay where they are? Or come into the hallway?
yeah,
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay. I think the consensus is they stay there watching the rear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need to clutter
Okay.
with an Assaultron.
Yeah. Well, I finally get to do it.
no, no.
Right.
Jack, you were the closest one, so he's actually grabbing onto you. You're going to be the one that takes the primary blunt of the attack, and Eugene and the Brotherhood member are in the blast radius.
Okay, this is.
Ooh.
Nice.
Make sure you
Got a
get that.
1. So
Ow.
3, 2, 1, 2, and then I'm gonna spend that. Let me target you
Yep.
correctly. Seriously?
Left leg.
I had to pick a spot that you had full armor at still.
4, left leg.
It's only a 6 base damage of 6 instead of 9 like his laser. His laser would have been a better option here, but
Yeah, like I said, the blast, needs
Yeah.
explosions need to be explosionary.
yeah. So
Blast, yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Really? Oh, there it is.
7. Squire Eugene, you'll be taking 5 damage to the torso. That's energy that immediately gets soaked. So you're good to go. Let's roll another d20 for the Squire. A 10. which is going to his left arm. Oh, yay.
Right.
So he takes 5 damage directly.
He got some, oh, well, yeah, he wouldn't have any armor on.
No armor on underneath the pyro armor.
Right. Yeah.
So all that other soak and everything just really doesn't apply. And that's the Assaultron gone. Because of self-destruct. And that is where we're going to end it for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually quite interesting.
How you doing, Jack?
Ow. Just, ow.
All right, so
Why is it always the leg, man?
41.
the leg.
Yeah.
That is actually the conclusion of the Once More Into the Breach quest. Next week, or not next week, but the next session, you'll be starting the next quest called Abomination's End. Since you have not accepted Dr. Caulfield's offer of partnership, you're moving into the Abomination's End quest instead of another one that I had ready in case you decided to go evil. Or in Dr. Caulfield's opinion, good.
Good.
Yeah, you could have gone down the path of the righteousness and helped save the planet, but you have decided the path of chaos and more destruction for the planet. Good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, he had some talking points, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
He has points. Unfortunately, he has basically the same points as Dr. Eric Magnus Lenshar. I think there's a Menegal.
I mean,
And
art
yeah.
imitates life, right?
yeah, there are points there's like, yes, this sounds wonderful until you actually
Put it into
the
practice.
morality and yeah.
Well, our next session will be. No, it's not showing up correctly. The 7th, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, June 7th, next month. And so you'll be diving further into this vault, but decisions you made today has decided where you're going at. And you still have Squire Thompson as a potential side thing to look for here.
Yeah.
Y'all could decide just to leave him to his fate. I don't know what you'll do.
That all depends on what Barry Thompson's doing.
Yeah. What is Squire Thompson doing?
Dun,
We will
dun,
find out
dun.
next time we see him.
Yeah.
Next, when our adventurers meet, no, our heroes.
Yes.
All right. All right. It depends on who you ask. All right. Any questions, comments, critiques before we wrap up the session?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah. Things go boom.
Well, actually, at least this time it wasn't the two of us entirely on accident reenacting a major thing from a video game.
Yes. All right. So we're going to go and say goodbye to stream. We'll see you next time. We'll see you for D&D first and then Fallout on the 7th. So till then, thanks for watching. Bye.
Later.